Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and it is the preview for the game tomorrow between Manchester City versus Newcastle United, which will be a 4:30 kick-off down at the Ethiad Stadium. So we came off the back of that 1-0 home defeat against Liverpool last Saturday. It was always going to be tough against them to get something out of the game, but we give it a try. But Liverpool came out, won the game 1-0. At least it wasn't a humiliation. That is the thing. So there. And Manchester City, coming off the back of a 3-1 away defeat against Real Madrid in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. They have now lost that game 6-3 on aggregate, and they have crashed out the competition and have missed the opportunity to get to the final. So there. Well, it's a trip down to the Etihad tomorrow for us. And I think a lot of us fans think we're not going to get anything out of the game. That is the thing. Etihad, well, record's terrible. I mean, Manchester City have got really, really quality players. And, of course, they're going to be well up for this game, considering they've missed out on the Champions League. And they'll want to be up for this game because the Premier League is the only thing they can win now this season if they are looking to win a trophy. So there. So that's why they're going to be well up for this game, definitely. If we go down there, give it a go, that's all we can ask for. But at least we can also say, let's get this game out the way tomorrow, and we can focus on the final two and possibly look to get something out of them games, possibly. I think we can, but it's going to be very hard as well. But we all know this game. We're definitely not expected to get anything out there. That is the thing. So, there. In terms of injury news, it looks like Fabian Schär could well miss the game. Apparently, he is doubtful with a foot injury. But from what I've heard, he's not trained this week. And it just gives me that feeling that I don't think he'll make the game here tomorrow. Ryan Fraser still struggling with a hamstring injury, so I don't think he's going to be available for tomorrow as well. But we could possibly have two players back from long injuries, CALLUM Wilson and Kieran Trippier. CALLUM Wilson has been returned to full training this week. Eddie Howe said in his press conference that it is very likely he will be involved in the game tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic. Kieran Trippier said he's a little bit behind CALLUM Wilson in terms of training, but they'll make a decision on him. But I think Kieran Trippier will be involved in the game as well. I really, really think they will. I don't think they'll start the game, though. I think they'll be both on the bench, and I think they'll come on in some point in the second half. I would say they've been battling with really serious injuries. Of course, Trippier with a foot injury broke in the 1-0 victory against Aston Villa. And Wilson has been out since December with a very serious calf injury, and he's not played a game since then. But it is great to see that they are both going to be back in the side for tomorrow, which is going to be great news here for us. Yes, it'll be great to see them at some point, definitely will be. Manchester City head could make late checks on Kyle Walker and John Stones. They've been nursing injuries as well, so they'll make a decision on both of them for tomorrow. Back to the game. Yeah, it's just going to be very challenging. Of course, Man City really got quality in their side from the likes of course, De Bruyne. Who else could you pick out? Bernardo Silva, another quality player as well. Raheem Sterling scores goals against us as well a lot of the time. Riyad Mahrez, another really good player as well. They've just got so much quality in terms of their attack. They really, really have indeed, definitely. And defensively, we are going to have to be really on our game. Hopefully Eddie Howe's been working on that in training. But we've really got, because worst thing is Man City cuts right through our defence, and they'll just end up sticking quite a few balls in the back of the net. That is the thing. So there. Well, I really think we'll give it a go tomorrow. I think Eddie Howe will stick with the same formation as well. And if he is looking to get something out of the game, that's why I think he'll go with that formation as well. As I mentioned, under Bruce, it'll be set up so defensive, and then we're definitely not getting something out of the game. Definitely, we get absolutely turned over. So there, but there you go. But anyways, I'm now going to get into the predicted lineup now for tomorrow. Formation-wise, I'm going to still stick with 4-3-3. This is what I think anyhow will go with. Start off in goal, Martin Dubravka. He's our number one, and he's in goal for a reason, so that's an easy choice for me. Into the back four, the right back spot's going to stick with Emil Kraft, and he's got a big job to do tomorrow. I thought he wasn't too bad against Liverpool, I've got to admit, but I don't want to see him come from a position that into another position that he doesn't need to go to. Could have allowed, really could have let Marnie score last week. He needs to really cut that bit out of his game. He's done very well lately, but he can't afford to do things like that. That is the thing. So there, big game for him tomorrow. The centre-backs. First of all, it's going to be the captain, Jamal Lascelles. I think he will come in. I don't think Fabian Schär is going to make the game tomorrow. Again, he's going to have to really be on his game. He lost his place out for a reason in the start lineup. It's his opportunity to see what he can do now throughout the rest of the season. Talks linked with a move away, possibly. So, there. He's got a big job to do tomorrow, Jamal Lascelles. He really, really has to. Alongside him, Dan Burn again. What a signing he has been at the back here for us. But he's got a big job to do tomorrow as well. Again, he really, really has. To try and stop that Manchester City threat from really, really coming at us. In the left back spot, Matt Targett. Again, the same. Another big job he's got to do tomorrow as well. But the lad's been impressive since we brought him on loan. And we need to make this a permanent signing in the summer. No doubt about that. So, there you are. Now I'm going to go into the three in midfield. First of all, I'm going to stick with Jonjo Shelvey. And of course, we all know why he is important to our side in terms of his creativity. His creativity is going to be key tomorrow for us. It really, really will be. Next player in the midfield, going to go with Bruno. We'll stick with Bruno. One player of the month for April for Newcastle United. Brilliant. What a signing he has been. And of course, he'll be up for this game tomorrow. No doubt about that. And let's see where he could just finish out off throughout the rest of the season as well. He's just been so key for us. He really, really has been. And the last player in the midfield, I'm going to go with Joe Linton. I'm going to bring him back in his midfield position. I think we'll need him there in terms of if he does win the ball back, which he has been known to do in that position. I think that's what we'll need him in that position for. So I'm going to bring Joe Linton back into his midfield position. The attacking three. On the right-hand side, I'm going to go with Miggy. Again, he's done very well lately, but he's going to have to times his run perfect. I mean, he stuck a ball in the back of the net against Liverpool, but it was offside. And don't get me wrong, he's been really, really giving himself a go lately, putting himself about. But now he's going to have to start timing that. Again, player linked with a move away in the summer possibly as well. So he's going to have to really be up for this game as well, which I think he will be because he has been doing very well for us lately. Out on the left-hand side, ASM, and he's really got to step up his game. I thought he was poor against Liverpool. Liverpool were really, really working him out. And he's got to really get involved within the game, and he's got to look to make sure he makes those passes correctly when he needs to as well, definitely. Of course, there was talks about his comments that he made, but it looks like the media did try to twist his words around as well. But we need to see a good performance from ASM tomorrow. No doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that because there's a lot of our fans are really on his back now. They really, really are. He's got a big job to do tomorrow. He needs to make those passes when he needs to and not keep trying all this fancy stuff. And then he loses the ball. And then he tries to look for a free kick when it's nowhere near that. So, big game for ASM tomorrow. It really, really is. Up front in the middle, I'm going to go with Chris Wood. The reason for that is I think Eddie Howe will look to play a striker. I think we should look to play a striker in. And, of course, if he's not having a good game, we can look to take him off. And we could look to get Wilson on at some point in the game as well, definitely. So, there. But, so that's why I think Wood will start the game tomorrow. So that is the lineup that I have gone with. Is Eddie Howe going to go with that? If he's not, who do you think he's going to go with? Let me know down, as always, in the comments section. In terms of a score prediction, I'm not expecting anything at all. I've really, really got to admit that. And I'm going to say Man City are going to win by 3-0 tomorrow. Get this game over and done with. It'd be great to see Trippier and Wilson at some point as well. So that will be the most good thing about tomorrow's game. But other than that, I'm not expecting anything at all. So that, let me know in the comment section how we'll go in this game, your predicted lineup, and your score prediction will be as well. Let me know in the comment section, as always, quick thoughts after the game and player ratings as well. So do keep an eye out for those coming indeed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like. Drop me comments in as well. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please hit that subscribe button. I shall catch you all later. Take care. Let's just get this game out the way tomorrow and just focus on my last remaining 2 games after Manchester City tomorrow.